Alright guys, so we're going to get the little Springer bobber finished up today. Also, we're going to get the back wheel and brakes final set in Tom's bike. So, just a regular Saturday in the shop. Hopefully, probably won't get to ride the bobber because we're not going to move all the bikes out to get it off the lift. But we are definitely going to have it running today and get a little footage of that after we finish up the little bit of wiring and bleed the brakes and all that little stuff. So, and we're going to have probably a Christmas miracle in July. Tom's going to work on his bike for, at least a good 30 seconds. So,
what about a Christmas miracle?
Christmas miracle in July, you're going to work on your bike for like a whole minute.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, anyway, we're going to get to work. Alright guys, so we're back out in the shop here. Gonna get this bike buttoned up. We put in a new ignition, replaced the old one which was not firing correctly on the cylinders. So Matt's out here giving me a hand. He's gonna get this thing wired up. Real simple installation on this thing. It's a single fire ignition. So it's basically 3 wires to 3 terminals on the coil, and the center terminal on the coil gets a switched power from the bike, and you have your ignition wired. So real simple stuff. We're just tying into the wiring that was already on the bike because we're just replacing the ignition with the same kind of ignition that was already on there. So a little bit of solder and shrink wrap, and we'll have that done. This is a new little soldering iron station we picked up. Mentioned in a previous video, we've been having some troubles with our Milwaukee cordless, so I switched over to a Weller butane, but I also picked this up. It takes the M18 battery packs, so it's cordless corded, if that makes any sense. It's a soldering station, like similar to what you would use on an old Weller, like on a benchtop or something. But it's working pretty good so far. So Matt's getting the fuel line and fuel filter installed from the tank, and I'm working on fabbing up a mount for our little air cleaner bird catcher type deal we're making. This bike runs a 42 millimeter Mikuni HSR carburetor, which to me is the best carburetor you can run on any of these V-twin engines. So that mounts in the standard intake manifold with a rubber boot, and then I'm just putting a little cover over it, as you can see here. So it's got the carburetor adapter, and then the carb brace, which helps hold the carb in. It's not really necessary on a Mikuni because the carb does mount into the rubber boot nice and tight, but it's just a little extra added security to keep your carb from popping out. So I'm installing one of those. I made a little strap across the center of it, and it's holding this little cast aluminum top off of an old Juice-O-Matic, which was a orange juice or any kind of fruit juice juicer from probably the 50s. Nice cast aluminum. It's got the Juice-O-Matic engraved in the top, and it's got just a really kind of cool teardrop Art Deco look. I didn't come up with this. I've seen it before and thought it was really neat, so I scooped one of these up and have just been waiting for the right bike to put it on. So when we started working on this bike, it's a real simple bike. Doesn't have anything super special about it compared to a lot of the stuff we do, but I wanted to have something with a little cool custom touch on it, so I went ahead and made this up for that. So we got that finished up, and it's just a really cool little piece, I think. I don't know, it adds a little bit of unique style to the bike. So anyway, we're popping the master cylinder cover off. We're going to get these brakes bled up. Luckily, this system was already all full of fluid, so topped it up a little bit, couple of quick pumps. It bled all the bubbles back into the master cylinder. and we did not even need to crack the bleed nipple. So um, that was awesome. Sometimes bleeding brakes can be a real fight. In this particular instance, it took, I don't know, literally 20 seconds to get them bled up. I topped up the fluid again, put the cap back on, and moved on to our next project, which was getting this thing fired up and running. Hard to beat this sound of these thunder headers on these bikes. 110 cubic inch. Nice rumble, 2-into-1 header. Can't beat it. All right, everybody, here's all the info you need on how to enter our bike giveaway. We're trying to get this done before November 26, 2024. Check out our giveaway bike reboot video for all the specifics. If you're not sure what we're talking about, share on Facebook or Instagram. Tag Gattis Garage in your post. And then make sure you send an email to gattisgaragegiveaway@gmail.com with your name and your Instagram name if it's different. Also, forgot to put up here, but very important, you need to be a public. You can't be a private account or we won't be able to see that you tag us. So make sure you're public or we will miss your information. Anyway, I hope this time is going to go smoother than the last, and we really look forward to giving this bike away and hope you guys enjoy the content as always.
What? Is the Loctite out here? Yeah, good. The other way? Down, I'm sorry. Come on, down. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Right there. There you go.
Okay. Pull it back. All right, now slide it forward. Perfect. Ooh.
Close, right?
I think it's hitting.
You think it's hitting this?
Yeah, we're going to have to change those to a button head.
Okay.
No big deal.
We can leave it on
Yeah.
because we can take these off one at a time.
No. Change this to a button head.
Oh. Want to do that right now? I might as well do it.
Do
right
we
now.
have one?
I don't know. Do we know what they even are?
I'm going to say 3/8 button head from the look of that. Look at that. Oh, no, that's too thick. So we need a little thinner.
I thought we could use button heads for this, but no, you
I
can't.
don't like using button heads on the sprot. You can't tighten them good enough. The
yeah.
heads always freaking ring out.
Yeah,
And no matter how many times I've tried doing it,
it doesn't work. Yeah.
On the
What about if we pull it all the way to the back? That won't.
Well, you can't pull it all the way to the back anyway because your fender. It's going to
just
be
to align that. How's it look?
looks good.
Alignment?
Yeah, yeah. But this is all still like cock wobbled, so
Yeah.
it's hard to really until you put the primary plate on to square it up.
Oh yeah, with the motor.
It's a little bit tricky to see exact.
Yeah,
but it's
you
very
really won't
close.
be able to see till then.
It's very close.
So you order this with an offset?
Yeah.
Oh, so
But that's from the old wheel too. You remember?
So we may have to get
We
another
may have to get one with a slightly less offset,
Okay.
but or on the front.
Okay.
Yeah, we could offset it. You know, whatever.
If we went in some, it'd almost be better. How much are these?
Like $55.
Oh, they're that cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It would almost be better to go closer here.
Yeah, a touch.
But
yeah.
then we'd need another spacer. Need to make a
No.
different spacer.
No, the wheel is centered.
Oh, that's
So you don't
right.
move the wheel, you're just moving the sprocket.
Okay, that's
which
right.
you have plenty of room to go in. So yeah.
Okay.
And it would give a little more room here, even though I don't believe this is a problem because the chain comes
Yes.
like this.
God, this shit's pretty tough. Something like that.
Yeah. But that's it. We just
But not that far, obviously.
well, it'll be right,
Yeah.
but that'll be
Yeah.
basically like that, and then this right to the center there, kind of.
Yeah. So once you cut this off, you can mock it up
Yeah.
and then put hook a chain on there. I have a chain.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
if not, I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
put,
chains.
Put a chain in there.
Yeah, and make sure, and then fucking weld it up.
And then do it.
Yeah. It's really not a big deal. Like I could probably do it in the next hour if I had a piece of tubing.
Did we order that special for that tubing? We don't have
Inch and an eighth. Yeah, it's weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna get? 2 feet or something?
I probably 3 feet, so I have enough for the bender. Because
Okay.
you need some.
Get 4 feet.
I think it comes 3 feet.
Oh yeah, will that be enough?
Yeah, dude, this is like.
Well, I know, with the bend and all that.
Yeah.
So we only got one shot.
You get this tubing in a day
Okay.
from McMaster.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
where is that? Speaking.
What time is it?
I don't know. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today. We got Tom's wheel in. We discovered we kind of shit the bed on the frame design a little bit. This stuff happens. We put a 200 tire on this frame, and in an effort to try and keep the frame nice and narrow, we've got our frame rail in the way of the chain. So what are you going to do? It happens. We've already got a solution figured out. Just going to pop one piece of frame tubing out. We'll make a new tube with a dog leg in it. It'll widen up the frame a little bit, but it really should match the top frame rail okay, and we'll be good to go. It's kind of the nature of custom stuff, and unfortunately, you don't always catch everything on the first go round. So
And I'm leaving town for a week, so I don't have to see any of it.
yeah, Tom is
Being Tom.
being Tom. So anyway, he's not going anywhere. I need him to be here to help me hold it while we're doing the welding. So anyway, maybe we'll make a little video of this so you guys can see. I mean, we do this all the time, and we still, make mistakes and, learn lessons. So don't get discouraged when you screw something up. Just cut it apart and keep on moving. So anyway, appreciate you guys being here. I hope you enjoyed seeing the purple bike run and checking out a little bit of Tom's bike on the wheel and seeing us make fools of ourselves, making mistakes. So anyway, we're out of here. We hope to see you guys next time at Gattis Garage.